Grove City head coach Leo Sales and Kendra Klush after Grove City falls in the first round of the NCAA tournament. Coach, I want to start with you. You guys make your first NCAA tournament appearance in 39 years
Yes.
As a program, and push a three-time defending national champion in Juniata in the second two sets. What was the message to your team after that first set, and how proud are you to see how your team fought in those last two sets?
Yeah, really after the first set, we told them we could see that we settled down. We knew that it was the first game jitters. You know, it was kind of a, hey, welcome to the tournament type of a moment. We really just looked at ourselves and said, you know, if we cut out our own errors, if we get into our game plan, I think in some ways we're trying so hard to make things happen. We just had to settle down and get into rhythm, trust our system. We've been saying that all year long. We have a system, a program that works. We've done a lot of good things. We need to go back to trusting that and just working with it. But yeah, I mean, I just got through talking with him in the locker room and just saying how proud I am of the way that we've played together this year. It's a fun group to coach. As a coach, when you can call a timeout in the second set down 21-18 and say, look, if we just do these little things, stick to the plan, trust the process, you're gonna find them at 24, and they went out there and executed it perfectly. I can't ask for more than that. It's a wonderful place to be as a coach, and we've got wonderful athletes that are committed to what we do, and they're committed to our system, and they believe in themselves. So it's great.
Well, Coach, talk about, you know, this team and just how they really came together this year and pushed your program to make this NCAA tournament, and how you hope that this carries the program into continued success and a return trip to an NCAA
Yes.
tournament.
Yes, no, I think the last couple of years we've had a lot of talent, but we've just weren't able to gel. And so we spent a lot of time during the off season, especially the spring, really looking into our culture, making a commitment to who we are, to what our culture is, to our identity, and trying to build back in that community of love that we think is very important. And I think that's what started this process, was the belief that we had in ourselves, the acceptance we had of each other. And then I just felt like there was a buy-in that was much deeper to our system this year. And I think that started to show up as we got to the late season. We knew that we needed to peak at the right time. Obviously this year we did a really good job peaking at the right time. And so there were a couple losses that we'd love to go back and take over, but I think there were great learning experiences. And that's the thing about this group. Every game they learned, they improved, they got better, and a lot of that goes back to that deep-seated belief that we were able to build in within our program this year.
Kendra, for you, just describe how meaningful it is for you and your team to be able to make history at Grove City and get to this tournament, and how you guys just, you know, continually found ways to fight and push through to be able to get here to this point.
Yeah, this whole season, our team has just felt like just so connected. Our team culture is wonderful. People come to our team because of the culture. It is just such a joy to play with my best friends. So that's so fun when your best friends are also good at volleyball. And it just makes it such a joy to play for each other. And so truly, to make history at Grove City is one thing, but like playing with your best friends is really just like so meaningful, so lovely. But we felt so supported by Grove City and by the pack. They truly have come behind us and just like loved on us. We even heard from our team 39 years ago who came to the NCAA tournament, which was crazy. But it is just such a wonderful feeling to play with your best friends.
Well, and this question for both of you as we wrap up, you know, how cool was it to be able to have your guys' fan group, you know, right there in the stands and making noise throughout the entirety of the match, because it felt like, you know, they were pushing you guys on the floor as well.
Yeah, I'll have you talk as a
We have the best parents ever. They are so supportive, so wonderful. We're 8 hours away and all of our parents showed up. All of our fans, they have really they support us just not by cheering us, but by loving us so well. And they're just so, I don't know, they come behind us, they believe in us, even more than we do sometimes. They truly are our #1 fans.
Yeah. And I think what we saw today was the same thing we saw last week, where of all things in our conference championship, the crowd was behind us, and we ended up having a great crowd. We have a great fan base, but I think it's more because of that community that we have at Grove City College, that people have been cheering us on. And I agree with you when it comes to our conference. There's a love among the teams. We've had so much support getting ready for this week that we knew we weren't coming here alone. We never felt like we were playing alone. And I think having our fans behind us like that definitely felt like they were there supporting us, which is a great feeling to have.
Well, Coach Kendra, congratulations on a stellar year and making history at Grove City College and continued success.
Thank you.